What up, YouTube? LTH coming at you with a video. 713 the Space City, we in the goddamn building. Alright, so what I just saw, sure, I'm waiting on a notification to pop up, but I did manage to see on Instagram that Ed Ingram has officially been locked up for 3 more years worth 37 million and a half dollars to be exact, meaning he'll be receiving 12.5 million, annually. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I really thought that they was gonna let. I really thought that he wasn't gonna be back, based on how much he was gonna cost. But man, good shit, Nick Casario, on not letting that man walk away. And I know there was some other offensive linemen that I wanted, such as Taylor, Mays, and Becton, in which who I wanted last off season. Hell, it would be nice to get another key piece of the interior online, such as Makai Becton, for example. But man, it's official that Ed Ingram is going to be sticking around in H-Town for 3 more years. Especially, a good resurgent year he had with Houston. I know his career wasn't easy in Minnesota, but when he first came to Houston, traded for him, I ain't gonna lie, he looked better, and he looked a lot better. He did a lot better in his first year in Houston compared to how he did in Minnesota. Not sure how he was coached in Minnesota, but in his first year in H Town, I thought he did good. And the thing about Ed Ingram, man, he's only 27. Since he recently turned 27 back in February 11th. Going on a month. But I ain't gonna lie, good to see that Nick Casario didn't let this man walk out of Houston. Because, man, any other team would have paid him a little bit more than the money he's going to be receiving going forward. Especially like another Super Bowl contending team, to be exact. So, yeah, man, Nick Casario, man, glad he locked this man up. But yeah, there's still more. There's still some few pieces in that O line that needs to be added to. Because the Texans O line, even with re-signing Ed Ingram, Texans interior O line, hell, their whole offensive line, in which especially the interior needs some bullies. They need some big time bullies in that O line, the interior offensive line at that. Because I'm sure every Texans fan, including me, is tired of seeing the O line get pushed around like crazy. So yeah, so yeah, I'm happy for the move. Just need him to ball out with that new contract he got on a consistent basis, along with staying healthy as well. And also, before I go, I just want to, mention that the Houston Texans also made a move by re-signing Naquan Jones to a 1 year deal worth $2 million. Now, my quick thoughts on that is, let's just say that, he did pretty good as a rotational, guy in that D line, you know, and yeah, there are some decisions that's going to be made whether they decide to keep either Tim Settle, or Sheldon Rankins, or one of those guys, because that's the as good as that defense was, D tackle, that D line, the biggest, priority right now in that Texans D line, because that D line need bullies, additional bullies to not only stop the run, but also continuously get after the quarterback with a vicious pass rush. Because I want to sack quarterbacks consistently in 2026, just like the Denver Broncos were able to consistently sack quarterbacks. Here, I want to do the same as well. you know. So, Aquan Jones will be back in Houston, to fill in that D tackle, D lineman depth, because gotta have some depth in there. And Ed Ingram is back with the Texans. So, And of course, any more Texans news come about, I'll be here making a video about it. But until then, LTH checking on up out of here. 713 to Space City, and go Houston Texans. Let's keep handling business.